If you are the creator of a product or service which is consistently failing for over 2 decades, what would you do about it? Will you start running a more aggressive marketing campaign? Start spreading some propaganda about it? Will you blame your customers about their habits, approach, mindset, and their way of life? Transform your product or idea into some kind of global movement? Hire some motivational speakers and influencers to transform the users from within? Build a cult of blind followers? Or would rather prefer doing the basic thing, that is, making some improvements in your product, and if needed, discarding the product and reinventing, rebuilding something better? Agile is one such product. 21 years since its launch, it is not able to debug the errors within. And now the creators of Agile Manifesto are themselves divided on the question of its use. Some of them have started accepting that Agile has become over decorated to an extent of contradicting its roots. But at the same time, Agile Scrum frameworks, their training, certifications, licensing, coaching, mentoring, enterprise transformation services, everything related to Agile is a huge industry on its own. Companies around the world invest good amount of time and money resources to tell their people how to do the job for which they are hired and trained. There's nothing wrong with learning the best practices. The only problem is that those practices should at least work. And if they don't, then we must be open and creative enough to try something else, something better. Diversity of options and alternatives is always good for the health of an industry. Sometimes I wonder how India, which has a bright and robust IT talent pool, which is seen as the idea and knowledge factory of the world, has a rich experience and a culture that promotes rational thinking, experimentation, creativity, and hypothesis based learning, reach to a status of mere trained follower in the IT sector. How long will we prefer to stay at the receiving end of the technology trains? And what stops our IT professionals to craft the alternatives of Agile Scrum frameworks? Time to brainstorm in this direction has come.